Hi, Esther here. Welcome to this training video from Speak More Clearly. Glad you could make it. In this training, I'm going to go over 4 tips to make it easier to understand or comprehend native English speakers. Some of our students have said that they've been having trouble understanding native English speakers, especially when they're speaking quickly. Of course, this is only natural at times because we all know that when we speak our mother tongue, especially when we're speaking to friends or family, we tend to speak quickly and run words together and even half say words. That's just what we all do with our native tongue. Let's have a look at this in English and let's see if we can help you to comprehend English speakers better. So, tip 1. The first tip to understand English speakers better is to learn about linking and elision. To sound more flowing and fluent in English, speakers use linking and elision. When you understand how to do this and practice using it yourself, not only will you speak more flowingly, but you'll also understand English speakers better when they use it, because you'll understand what's happening and why words sound like they all run in together. Most of the time, when a word ends in a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel in a sentence, we link them together like one long word instead of 2 or 3 separate words. For example, if I say most of it was open, every single word, not run together, that sounds choppy. But if I use linking, I will link the ST at the end of most to the O at the beginning of. Most of. Of course, the F is saying V here in of. Most of. So the st moves over. Then I'll link the V sound at the end of to the I at the beginning of it. O, vit. O, vit. We take the final consonant off the first word and attach it to the second word at the beginning. So instead of most of it, each word said separately, it becomes most of it. Most of it. Most of it. Like one long word with no breaks in between. Like a multisyllabic word. Most of it. Most of it. Most of it. Say it with me. Let's have a go. We'll say it twice. Most of it. And again, a bit more quickly. Most of it. The trick is to not let your mouth stop in the middle. You've just got to keep going. Similarly, I'll link was open as well. This becomes was open. Was open. Because of course the S at the end of was is saying Z. Let's say it together. Was open. And now we'll say it a bit more quickly. Was open. And again, was open. So you can see that's what native speakers are doing, and that's why it sounds like everything's running together. Now, I mentioned elision also, and that's when a word ends in a particular consonant and the next word begins with the same consonant. So we elide or omit the consonant at the end of the first word. For example, I got to see the play last night. Instead of saying I got to or to, got to with 2 separate T's, I run the words together and leave off the T at the end of got. So it becomes got to. I got to see the play last night. Got to. Say it with me. I got to see. And again. I got to see. Got to see. We have video training lessons in our courses to teach how to do this. And there's even a whole training video with many, many phrases specifically designed for your mouth to practice all this linking and elision. Okay, tip 2. Did you notice when I said, I got to see, I didn't say I got to see. I actually said I got to see. The oo vowel in to became the weak or de-stressed schwa vowel, Not as we normally say to, but t. Really, as if I was just saying the t sound with a little bit of a schwa. So, got to becomes gotta. Gotta. Say it with me. Gotta. Gotta. Very good. Learning to hear and use the schwa vowel in English is vital to pronounce English clearly. To sound more like a native speaker, if that is your goal, to use correct English stress patterns, and of course to comprehend English speakers better. Again, in our English pronunciation courses, we have training on how to pronounce the schwa vowel and also training on how to hear where it is in words, because if you can't hear it, you can't do it. Tip 3. Listen for assimilation to improve your English comprehension. So what is assimilation? Speech assimilation is the process where sounds in separate words change when they are put together in speech to make it easier to say what we have to say. For example, I can say handbag as 2 separate words. I have a handbag. But usually in quick speech, handbag becomes handbag. 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 The D is left out and the N at the end of left at the end of han modifies to a lip together sound to make it easier to get to b, which is also a sound with lips together. So, say it with me. Handbag. Handbag. I have a handbag. Not a handbag. A handbag. Another example is N followed by K. In the phrase 10 cups, I can say I have 10 cups. That's fine. But when I'm speaking quickly, the N at the end of 10 becomes another nasal sound. Teng. So 10 cups, not 10 cups. I have 10 cups. 10 cups. And the reason for this is because the K at the beginning of cups is made with the back of the tongue raising up the back of the mouth, the front nasal sound, N, becomes a back nasal sound, to make it easier to get to the K quickly. 10 cups. 10 cups. A common phrase, and one more last assimilation one, a common phrase people assimilate is would you, like in would you like to go. So D followed by Y, the beginning of you, combine to make J. And the oo in you becomes a schwa. It becomes the weak sound. So would you becomes would you, or would ya, even more short, would ya. So Would you like to go becomes would ya like to go. Would ya. Would and you become combined. So that's about assimilation. And the last tip, tip 4, listen to podcasts, movies, TV shows with people speaking in the accent you're trying to understand. Listen over and over. One way is to listen first without the caption or subtitles and see how much you can understand. Then listen again with the captioning and then again without. This way, you're learning to attune your ear to hear it, to hear the accent. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. And keep in mind that you now know some of the elements that you're actually listening for. Linking, elision, use of the weak form schwa vowel, and assimilation. These help you comprehend better. Now, to get more free pronunciation training videos, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified whenever there's a new video. Bye for now.